welcome everybody. This is Mike Klingler. I'm going to be introducing you to Unifii, real freedom, real simple, and it is very, very simple. I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to start with this disclaimer. It's very important that I read this and that you understand it. I'm going to be keeping this to 15 minutes. So let me read this real quick and then we'll begin. Unifii Corporation delivers trade strategy signals, alerts, research, analysis, and convenience tools that are sent to subscribing members via email, mobile app, and website member access. There's no customization, review, or consultation of the member's personal financial objective, situation, or need. The member is free to act or not to act on the information provided. All information is provided uniformly to the member base without modification or consideration of any personal situation or need. Unifii is not a registered investment advisor and does not provide professional financial investment advice specific to your financial and life situation. Unifii is strictly an automated algorithmic market analysis tool that produces strategy trade signals according to the set of funds provided to it for its analysis. Seek the advice of a registered investment advisor if you are unsure of the suitability of using Unifii, or the suitability of a particular fund, or the suitability of a particular Unifii strategy for helping to achieve your personal investment objectives. Trading is inherently risky, and not all trades will be successful. You will experience losing trades if you trade. Unifii recommends that you always follow strict risk management rules and to never trade with funds that you cannot afford to lose. Now, with that said, I have some very compelling information to share with you that shows you exactly what has happened with these signals. And we're going to break it up into different months so that it's clear that these guys know what they're doing, and it's clear that these financial resource products should not be missing in your life. I mean, this is significant. It's already changed my life. It's changed a lot of people's lives. And if you've been around cryptocurrency programs and promises and schemes and scams, this is far from that as possible. You control your Bitcoin. It's always in your control. Nobody can run off with it. And these signals are absolutely mind-blowing. And we have the historic data here. I'm going to go over this with you to show you how impressive it really is. If you hear a little alarm go off, I want to keep this to 15 minutes. So that's just going to remind me of where I'm at. I want to keep this to 15 minutes. Now, this is the daily signals chart that we're looking at. If you're brand new to trading, this may all look foreign to you. Understand this is extremely simple. Stay with me for the full 15 minutes and understand you get incredible support, and it is extraordinarily simple. For those of you who are advanced traders, you're going to be amazed by how effective these signals are. Now, daily signals, for those who don't know, are just giving you kind of an alert about once a day, sometimes less, every once in a while more, but about once a day. I haven't seen it more than once a day. And it's for the person that has a full-time job or more and just doesn't have time to be trading all day long. You just have like a minute a day. Now, there's also live signals for those that want to trade more often, and you can leverage the money that you're making and make a lot more. And I'm going to show you exactly what you would have made if you had followed the signals. It's really impressive. So daily signals we're looking at right now, it just shows you, hey, boom, it alerts your phone or it alerts your computer. It's really easy to download the Telegram app, Telegram notifications. I'll show you that in a minute. And it just says, hey, it's Bitcoin's at $7,414.49. Go ahead and enter. And you try to enter somewhere around that price. And again, if you're very busy, daily signals is great because it's very little time investment, like a minute a day, sometimes less than that, to be able to participate. Let's look at the chart. Let's look at how it works. So these little red, because we can look historically at how this is done, and I just took the snapshot last night. Red means it told you to sell. Green means it told you to buy. Is it perfect all the time? No. Look, it said buy here, and then it went down a little, so it said sell. It's really, really simple. And again, we can look at the historic data. Even though you don't win on every trade, look at how some of these are monumental. Here's a red flag, said sell. It dropped significantly. So now when you buy back in on this green flag, if you can see my cursor here, you just gained free Bitcoin because you sold here. the price of Bitcoin dropped significantly, and then it told you to buy back in. So now you got free Bitcoin. And then here, when it said buy and it shot way up, you just made now significant returns. And again, we're going to be specific in a minute. And you'll notice here, this was July 21st, the last signal it gave. This was the last signal it gave. On July 21st, it said buy. It's 7,414. And it's over 8,000 right now, and it hasn't said sell yet. Guys, this is mind-blowing. And again, we can look at historical data all the way back into 2017. And I'm going to show you that to see how powerful this is. It also protects your money. They're not just about growing your money, but protecting it. Red means sell. Check this out. It said sell right here, and boom, drop way down here. And then it said green, buy. What just happened? You just got a ton of free Bitcoin. And then what happened again? It said sell, and boom, and it dropped again. This was before the big bull run just a couple weeks ago. And it's happening all the time. It is absolutely mind-blowing. So this is Telegram. I took this little snapshot of the bottom of my computer that you guys might recognize, Skype, and my little calculator. This right here that the arrow is pointing to on the left, this is the Telegram app. You just download it. It's really simple. You get tons of support from us. Even if you're not tech savvy, you can get this figured out really, really easily. And then this is the daily alert. It just basically says, it like buzzes you. It buzzes your phone, it buzzes your computer, and it says daily Bitcoin Binance signal. And by the way, you can also use BitMEX. These are just exchanges for those who don't know. And just let you know, buy. And you can see here was one on July 14th, here was one on July 18th, July 19th. So not even every day. And it only takes you a minute to trade once you're set up, and it's very quick and easy to get set up, and you get all the help to do that. Incredible support. So here's the live signals, and I just wanted to show you same thing. It said green, buy, and it went up a little bit. Then it said sell, he made a little money. Green, buy, sell, and here was the big one, green. And I just wanted to show you this. This was on the 23rd. These are just more frequent. Live are just more frequent. And you'll see in a minute that it adds up to a lot more money because you're trading more often. But for those that don't have the time, you just do the daily, and you do very, very well. And the same thing, you have the Telegram app. It's buzzing your phone, it's buzzing your computer, tells you exactly what to do. It's just frequent throughout the day, so you're leveraging your money, making more money. So let's look at the daily signals. Let's look at the historic data. And I'm going to show you this from different ways. We'll look at big picture, then we'll look at details. This was during the bull market, July 2017 to December 2017, the daily signals. If you had started with 10 grand, you would have ended up with 52 grand. Not bad. That's without the signals, just holding, because it was a bull market. It was going up like crazy back then, last year. But if you would have had the signals, you would have turned that 10 grand into 74 grand if you had followed those daily signals. That's 426% if you just bought and hold during the bull market, 640% if you had followed the daily signals. Pretty impressive. But what about the bear market? Because it's about protecting your money as well. And this is where it gets really impressive. Between January 2018 and April 2018, if you had a starting balance of 52,000, because it was going off the previous model, that last slide, you would have lost 32% if you had just bought and hold and not had Unifii signals. But if you would had Unifii signals, and going off the previous slide, you would have a starting balance of 74,000, you would have ended up with almost a 12% additional gain. That's during the bear market when everyone lost their butts. They protect your money, and that's daily signals. Live signals are even more impressive. Now, again, the comparison between January 1st and April 30th, if you didn't have Unifii signals, you would have lost 32%. But if you had Unifii's live signals, where you're able to trade more often, you would have had 157% gain. Really, really impressive. I'm going to break this down even more. In our back offices, we can look at the data really, really carefully. It literally shows every little single transaction. So it's easy for people to see what's going on. Check this out. Between January 1st, let's look at it for these months, January 1st to July 1st, if you would follow the daily signals and you had started with $10,000, let me say that again, you're using the daily signals from January 1st to July 1st this year. Let's say you had started with $10,000, and you don't need to start with that much. You could start with very little and build it from there. But your ending balance would have been 14,455%, gain 44.5%. That's incredible during a time when the market was crashing and almost everyone lost their butts. Compared to the buy and hold strategy, percent loss, 53%. Now look at the live signals between January 1st and July 1st. Starting balance 10 grand, ending balance 106,000%, gain 969%, compared to a 52% loss for those who bought and sold. Guys, no matter how you crunch the numbers, it is extraordinarily impressive. They also send out emails. If you had been following our daily signals from June 18th to July 18th, you could have experienced almost a 17% growth in your Bitcoin balance. If you had been following our live signals from that period, a 28% growth in your Bitcoin balance, which is more than 200% more growth than if you'd been using a buy and hold guide. It's absolutely incredible. Let's hear from Dakota. I'm happy to see that the daily signals are working very nicely. I'm up on the last trade from the daily by 3.125%. It just means the last trade. These trades are so powerful. And my favorite part, because I am at work 10 to 12 hours a day, 6 to 7 days a week. I can still trade like a professional. Absolutely incredible. Here's Robin. This graph is current, and this is today, and shows that I've made $836 USD return in 1 day per 1 Bitcoin traded, not including the several other profitable trades made this week and weekend. She's now over 1,500. Was over 1,200 yesterday or the day before, now over 1,500. Here's the deal. Since January of 2018, I've been living off my Bitcoin profits as a novice trader. I'm spending about 3 to 5 minutes a day setting up my trades and using only funds from profits. So meaning I'm not buying Bitcoin, I'm trading with my profits, where my money is making money and is protected. She's just following these signals, guys, and she's literally living off of it. Here's Aaron. Guys, it's just incredible. I don't know what to say. It is absolutely incredible, and all the data is here. Massive congratulations to Aaron Ellis for earning over $63,000 in just 1 Bitcoin trade. He had started following signals in January, started with 5 Bitcoin, worked that up to over 50 Bitcoin, and in just 1 trade following the signal, 63 grand. People who are just starting to people who are advanced are doing extraordinarily well. And we see these posts every day in our groups. Incredible support group. Reb Redfern, been with Unifii from the start. It's an amazing company with the best team and support network anyone could ask for. The signals have been, well, just outstanding. And even with the small investment I put in, has grown 22%. Can't thank everyone enough for the hard work they put in to help us. The normal people succeed. I love it. I love Unifii, and I have my home. Guys, if you just have very little to work with, come in and paper trade. Come in and paper trade, which means just follow it and see what you would have made if you started with $1,000. When you see what you'd be making if you had actually traded with real money, you'll find the real money, and you'll learn, and you'll become confident. There's also Prosperity U. Prosperity U has all this stuff to help those that are beginners. For those of you who are beginners, what is Bitcoin? Be safe, how to store your passwords. And these are like 3 minutes, 8 minutes, 6 minutes, really short, simple tutorials, highly organized for anyone to get started. Set up BitPay wallet. Doesn't matter if you don't know what that is. It shows you all this. What is trading? Open up Binance Exchange account so you can do the trading. And again, 3 minutes, real short stuff. Make a long trade. Market stop loss, 2 minutes. Guys, it's absolutely extraordinary. Hear from Eric Walker. Hey everyone, thanks to Prosperity U, I have successfully purchased my first Bitcoin. What a trip. I know that most of you are further along than I am in this regard. I'm making this update to tell you that I'm a product of this product. I enrolled with Unifii at 0 crypto experience and limited knowledge. Now I'm figuring out how to transfer my Bitcoin to my blockchain wallet, and he's doing paper trading. There's also the altcoin reports where they're sharing with you like a strongly consider, a consider, or an observe on altcoins. For those who don't know, just other cryptocurrencies, and they make it so simple to understand when you're reviewing those. Guys, I want to keep this short. It really just speaks for itself. The historic data speaks for itself. It's incredibly simple to do. It's incredibly effective. And it's incredibly inexpensive. I mean, even if you got to come in and paper trade it first, you need to up your financial situation. You need to get education. You're not going to find an opportunity to surround yourself with people who are going to support you in moving into a wealth mindset and actually be able to start doing something to make it happen. You're not going to find it for less expensive unless it's a scam. This is the most affordable, accessible way for anybody to step into wealth that I've ever seen. If you just want to be a customer, $279.95. One time. You don't pay every year. That's it. You do have a monthly fee. So after that first 30 days, we know you're going to love it. Like, again, you can trade with something very small and be paying for this with what you're making, $79.95 a month to continue to be a customer. But you don't pay that $279 a year every year. Now, if you want to be an affiliate, if you want to build a business with this, honestly, I think you have to have belief in the product and understand just how awesome this is from the inside before you could really get excited about that. But once you get on the inside, you're going to get excited about that because it's just, as you can see from the data, it's absolutely mind-blowing. To be an affiliate, it's just $29.95, and that is a yearly fee for them to do the support and everything. Extremely inexpensive, guys. Extremely inexpensive. Get in. There's going to be a link to sign up. Now, there's two things I need to point to. Select a profile. You can be an affiliate or a retail customer. If you just want to start as a retail customer, click on retail customer. You can become an affiliate later if that's your choice. If you know that, okay, all right, you see this, you want to be a part of the business, we have a whole system in place to help you do that, you can click affiliate. But if you just want to come in and see that this is real, you could click retail customer. Make sure you choose your country. Obviously fill in, title, Mr., Ms., first name, last name, suffix, just junior or whatever if you have one of those. Email is important, but country, don't miss country before you hit continue. Some people miss that and it messes them up. The other thing I'm going to do for those of you who joined today, because really, guys, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. Like, you come in, you have access to the financial resources, you have access to these signals, and you just follow the signals. And we can look historically, long-term, short-term. I showed you the data. It's all there. We got whizzes in our group that hold them accountable to all these numbers. This is real. This is the real deal. And you hold your Bitcoin. Nobody can take it away from you. This is the real deal. You just saw how if you followed the signals, even in the ferocious bear market, how much you would have made. And it's consistently blowing us away month after month. It's absolutely amazing. For those that join right now, those who sign up and come in, I'm going to be doing a series of calls just to offer additional support for those of you that are afraid, you feel like you don't have the technical know-how, you feel like it's going to be hard for you even to download an app like Telegram, or how do you get buzzed on your phone. All these things, I'm going to be offering a series of calls where you can actually ask me questions directly, just so you know that the support is there. We have so much support from so many different people, but I just want you to know I'm personally going to be there to help you as well. Come in and just plug into wealth, guys. I mean, I wish I had found this last year. I had lost a lot of money following the wrong information, the wrong advice, but I am so grateful I have finally found this. I hope you guys understand what I just shared with you, because it is extremely simple. And really the only thing that can stop you is just the fear of the unknown. And all I can say to that is the historical data is right here. It doesn't get any better than this. If you take this step forward, your life will change by having access to this information. There's no question about it. All right, guys, I'll see you inside.